backstory, etc. Okay, so Bacon, having retired Alan Percy, wants to try this Ventru thing again. This time, he does not have common sense. Instead, he's taking perfect memory, so maybe he can remember the books if he ever reads them. Bacon,
Maybe.
tell us about your character.
It's like Andy, but his sire was not that dick like Alan. That's almost everything that you can say about him. He's a bit of a more open-minded Ventru, born to slightly before Industrial Revolution, learned about Illuminism and stuff like that. So he believes that a strong government should not be the case. People should have the freedom to think and act.
Okay.
And he likes to make money.
So the Industrial Revolution started in 1760 and ran to about 1820 to 1840. American
Yep.
Civil War was when epic?
Off the top of my head, damn it. That should have only occurred in the 1800s, though.
So 1861 according to Wikipedia. Okay.
Yep, 1861. There we go.
Bacon, don't take this the wrong way, but were you a plantation owner?
No, I'm from Europe. Don't worry.
So you
he
was a
only,
plantation owner, quite likely, anyway.
he only went to the United States because during the World War II, he lost almost all his industry to the war. So fuck it, I will go to the New World.
So you just fucked off and started over here.
Yeah.
So I think he was based in Eastern France or something.
Yeah, that probably is the case.
He was from London, but when he got away from his sire and started doing things on his own, he was on Belgium.
Oh, snap.
I have a backstory. Where I put the backstory?
Uh,
Like 5-6 lines. I was lazy.
I will add your new handout because we're gonna move Alan's to the trash bin and
Oh,
save
not
it
the
there.
trash bin.
Rip.
It's too pretty to be on the trash bin.
It goes to the trash bin. So that it's out of the way.
That's
And
where
we
you
can still look at it if we want.
That's where you put all the forgotten shit, like Demi's original character with his two maids and
my
still
God.
aborted attempt at being a sheriff.
Okay. Yeah. Have a part of the backstory. I didn't went much through details, but it was enough to set the base character.
Okay. And you were embraced shortly before or at the very start of the Industrial Revolution, making you 230 or 40 years as a vampire. Reasonable.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, 200 years-ish is about right. So good. Good. So you're on equal footing with Maxim, more or less. How does that feel?
Bad.
Ah, you found your rival.
Luca walks in with Maxim behind him. Two Russians just pull out weapons. Sorry, boy. Okay. So, yeah, the stats are on screen for those who wish to take a glance at them. Status 3, Generation 5, Resource 3. So, that is generally good. Other than that, the flaws. Um, Vulnerability to silver. Explain that one to me.
Uh, that's just a placeholder. I just wanted to know, short fuse and thirst for innocence. It would make the thirst for innocence frenzy roll +2.
Yes,
Yes.
it would. And feeding only on underage females bacon, coupled with a thirst for innocence, is a very bad idea.
Look,
Let me
look at his,
just. Let me just.
just look at his face. He's totally a pedophile.
That is fine, but thirst for innocence is still a bad idea. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. You're gonna be good friends with the Toreador Primogen, I think. I'm sure there are no models that lied about being 18 already in there.
Um, well, we can just go for something even younger, like 12.
That's marriageable age, right? Actually, I think for Vivian, that might be marriageable age. She's
It,
from.
it, it was. In fact, I did look it up. You could have married as young as 8, actually.
God fucking damn it. Why, Europe? Why? Apparently, it
Usually
didn't.
that was only done when it was, arranged, but apparently that was a thing at one point.
I'm assuming that it wasn't necessarily consummated until later.
Probably not. I didn't go that far into looking into it.
Hello, Luca.
Hello.
Give me a test 1, 2, 3 so I can set your sound levels.
Test 1, 2, 3. How's that sound?
Jeez, thirst for innocence is horrible. Why is it worth only 2 points?
I was about to say,
I know.
I, by my calculations, Bacon, you only need 4 flaw points. So, you can ditch the rest, and if you combine Thirst for Innocence with your current feeding weakness, I will make it worth 4 points. But I will fuck you with it.
Mhm. Well, what is the point of playing this game if you can't fuck with me, right?
Well, it just goes up to clan enmity status. We all know that didn't do much, right? Nothing at all to a certain Tremere. Although it definitely didn't do anything. But hey.
I mean, you say that, but the gangrel have been fucking with him, and
As I said, Jack's been fucked with it, generally speaking.
If anything, I learned how to change my feeding restrictions. It's just a very fucked up process.
I will house rule it to some extent, because that is just. I think you need to spend a permanent willpower point, which is just retarded.
I don't know. I know that there are two ways. One of which is being in thirst torpor and waking up somehow.
I mean, you can wake up from thirst torpor. Thing.
It depends on how hungry the first vampire that finds you is for boons and for souls, really.
Yeah.
I think I would take the 4 point thirst for innocence and get fucked on it. Probably lose some humanity on the way.
Yeah, you're gonna be making luck rolls when you hunt.
So should I put the self-control extra points for that I was using to control thirst for innocence in conscience, so I just don't drop too much humanity?
I mean, it's just your first line versus your second line of defense.
Yeah,
Although, with the way you seem to be possibly going about this, you might want conscience higher.
you can remove the bad sight and no reflection because you don't need extra points. You have
I
spent
need,
17
I have
freebies on other things, and you only need to get 2 extra from your merit flow allocation. Point is, you don't need 6 points of flaws to be
I
good.
spent 19 freebies. 4 on willpower, 6 on knowledge, 5 on charisma, 2 on talents, and 2 on skills.
That is not 19. Is
So
it?
it's what? Yeah,
Actually,
it is.
no. God damn it. Never mind, Bacon. I'm having one of my special days.
Don't worry, we all have special days.
Though, I do have this question. Are you sure, given the Toreador recent experiences, that you want to go in there with no reflection?
I don't know actually. What
Rem-
other
Remember what
interesting?
happened to the last La Sombra that walked in there?
Yeah, I mean, there's another La Sombra. He's doing fine.
The other Sabra might be becoming the Venture Primogen.
I mean, he can think that I'm a La Sombra also, so he'll give me special benefits
Bitch.
or not.
La Sombra?
He's a La
Fir-
Sombra.
La Sombra
Yeah.
first get fucked, and then they get benefits if they somehow survive.
Yeah, I will keep the Casino Reflection. My sire ate some La Sombra back in the day. It contaminated him a little bit.
Okay, the Thaumaturgy. Do the Tremere know? And is it in fact Thaumaturgy or just some kind of other type of blood magic? Because you are old enough that you might have found someone in Europe that knew pre-Tremere Thaumaturgy.
Uh, I was thinking on the opinions table. The Tremere don't like him too much because uh, a few times he just, oh look, they are transporting this book. No, no, it's my book. He reads the book. Oh hey Ventru, get this new shiny Tremere book. Go Ventru, or something like that.
Bacon, in that case you start with Clan Enmity Tremere. That
Oh,
is not a they dislike you slightly, that is they will kill you if they can. Cause you know Thaumaturgy.
think it could work. Hmm. Not, it's not like there's some scary Tremere on the city, right?
I mean they're not really terrifying now.
I mean, there's not a low chain Tremere walking around
Not that
teleporting.
you know about.
Yeah, so it's fine. I mean, the Tremere in this city are completely fucked. They won't do anything to me.
God fucking damn it. Okay, then I will allow you to bypass the limit of 7 flow points in this special case and allow you to go to 8, but that's gonna count as your deal with the devil. And you can just put the extra points, well, where you wish. Preferably extra backgrounds, but probably, put one of those points into a point of contact. And the other one you can put wherever fits best for you. How about that?
With that, I could just get rid of Thirst for Innocence.
Or you can get rid of Thirst for Innocence and replace it with Tremere Want You Dead.
Yeah, it seems to be a better deal.
Okay. And then we can just move on to the backstory stuff. You have 4 positive patterns of behavior and 3 negative ones that make various groups like or dislike you. So, why don't we start running through those? Why don't you give us a positive one to begin with?
But it's like first one is the Torador. When he was rich from his industry money, he funded a lot of British expeditions to the Egypt and so on, and he managed to get several artifacts that there was no use for him. It was just for showing off his wealth, so he donated them to the Toreador.
I think with that, that might count for 2 at once if you want more than 1 point with Toreador. Because they love people who do that kind of stupid shit.
It could be. I could remove one of the Ventru points.
If you have it planned out differently, don't bother. I'm just saying that this is one of those rare cases where the behavior fits so well that it would go a huge way towards, them liking you.
Let's finish what I got, and then we can change some of them.
Okay?
Oh, a negative?
Now a negative. We'll alternate.
Okay, so the Giovanni don't like him. With his beliefs, he thinks that necromancy is not cool, so he does the possible to stop the Giovanni on interfering on his trade region, doing the legal but not so nice industrial competition.
Okay, excellent. That would certainly fit. Give us another negative then. Or, sorry, another positive.
Due to his high finance, he work a lot helping other ventures that are having difficulty on their industry and uh, commerce. He would sometimes do for just small boons, just for helping the clan.
So essentially, discounts on your help for clanmates, financially speaking.
Yeah.
Consulting, it's okay, that certainly works.
Okay. The next negative is the Nosferatu. He doesn't trust them too much, so his policy is if you think that they are going to betray you, betray them first. So
Okay
in
then.
some in some deals, he asked for the Nosferatu to get leverage so he could buy a new emprintment. But instead of sharing the uh, profits, like he said, he just liquidated. And oh, it's on my name after the acquisition, so it's my money. Sorry.
I mean, it looks like the liquidation was actually at a loss, so you owe me $50,000 now.
That's positive. Oh, this one is spicy, very spicy.
I shudder to ask, but go on.
Now you realize why I'm taking so much on Ventro, because as a liberal that was born on the time of the birth of industry, study Illuminism, he doesn't like that much central authority. So a few times he agreed with some Bruja saying that no, the council should have more power than the prince, who represents the entire city.
Oh my fucking god. You did not.
I did.
You motherfucker. You fucking clan traitor!
It could help that on T-City, the Ventru may or may not be the Prince, probably not, but it's still almost the same thing.
Okay. That certainly works.
Okay, the other negative is he likes to steal some books from the Tremere sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks, why they have the monopoly on the knowledge? Monopoly, it's evil, it's just bad for the economy, so we should share so we could learn more and all get better occult knowledge.
Jackalor, you have so much in common with Bacon's new character. You both steal books from the Tremere.
What?
He also has thaumaturgy. I think Jackalor just rage quit.
No, he's still there. So the last one, last positive, it's again the Ventru because some of the books that he stole, he ended up giving to Ventru elders.
About half of them just instantly trade them back to Tremere for minor boons for recovering them.
And the other half learned thaumaturgy with me, probably.
I mean, not necessarily. The spiciest books they generally would have given back if they, especially if they couldn't keep quiet having them. But some of them kept them in a vault somewhere safe.
I think that's everything. It's 4 positive, 3 negative.
By the way, Jackalord did log out. I think he really did rage quit.
This character is going to be fun.
Yeah, the Twitch chat says that they like this one better as well.
I don't care about Twitch chat.
Yeah, Jackalor is offline on Steam as well. You broke him, Bacon. You fucking broke him.
Well, if Alan survived that few sessions, this one should probably be less.
Well, you
But
do
it's
start
not
with
on a-
that destiny point since you are one of the main group.
And he's not on an exposed position, so I think it will be somewhat safer.
Not exposed position in a city that's run by Malkavians, with the Malkavians sitting in the Ventru Tower. Not exposed at all.
I mean, you
Hello.
could always just...
Jackalor,
Oh.
you actually have your win here. Kill this fucker that Bacon's bringing in a way that can't be directly blamed on the clan, and you might just be back in, or at least have a few years reprieve to prove yourself.
Yay.
Please don't.
Well, I hate to tell you this, Bacon, but the way you set him up, your character is prime material for just Tremere want to kill you, and will do a lot for it.
I know. It's great.
Need 4 points of flaws? Take clan enmity! What could go wrong?
Yep.
So Tremere and Ventru would naturally be at like a +1 because they have overlapping interests that, you know, they can work together for. And essentially Bacon here is at the full -4. After everything, I would say, despite being Ventru, it's, yeah, you're killable material. But
Yeah.
fuck off, I don't want that. I'm gonna stop the recording for character creation here and we can move into the session.